Hey guys, it's Chris. It's been a while, but I'm coming back to you with some videos here. Here's one, how to change an angle stop. I'm going to remove a angle stop that is by compression, which is nut and ferrule. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace it with a new quarter turn angle stop per the customer's request. So the first thing you do typically is you go out front, you shut the water off, or wherever your main water shutoff is to your house. You bleed the system down, and then you're going to go inside, use a little blue bucket or a bowl or whatever you've got to finish draining the system down, whatever's left in the particular line that you're changing the valve on. And you're going to loosen up the nut and remove the angle stop. Now, here's where you have some options. You don't have to pull the nut and ferrule every time. I mean, if it's corroded, go for it, pull it. I always say just pull them. I mean, if you can. And that's why I love the ferrule blaster so much. It's a tool that just works so well at pulling the ferrules off. But it also lets you know whether or not if it's worth pulling or not. If you put the ferrule blaster on there and go to pull it, and it's not coming and you think you're going to stretch the pipe, if you keep cranking on it, just take it off, dope up the new angle stop. By dope up, I mean put some pipe dope around the threads, and just use the old nut and ferrule. It shouldn't be a big deal. Check for leaks, of course, when you're done, but it literally could be that quick of a process. I always like to use a new nut and ferrule, though. It's just professional. It's the way to go. So you're going to slide the new angle stop onto the line. I use a little dumbbell to help me tighten it down. So I thread my dumbbell onto the angle stop and then boom, start tightening it. Now, one thing that's also weird about these angle stops is you're normally used to lefty loosey, righty tighty. Well, the angle stop threads are backwards because it's facing the wall. It's turned around on you. So it's righty loosey, lefty tighty for the angle stops when you're removing and replacing an angle stop. Turn the valve off, attach the supply line. Here, all I'm doing is straightening out the angle stop. I'm weird. I'm fucking anal about certain things. It has to look a certain way, so I'm just straightening it out so it's like, perfectly straight as far as I'm concerned, and looks good. And then my little finishing touch is, you always don't just finger tight the supply line, even if you plan on coming back and tightening it, because things happen. Sometimes you get sidetracked. A customer talks to you on your way to, turning the water back on or whatever. So I always tighten it right after I put it on, and then I wrap it around. It looks really clean like that. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's how to change an angle stop.